You guys, so what we're doing here in shop today is we got Callan Terrell. This shop work period is featuring Callan Terrell and Ryan Anderson. They're going to machine the rotors on this Mustang because when Ryan hits the brake pedal, he says that it vibrates. So this is our $9,500 Pro-Cut On-Car brake lathe. They're taking the calipers off right now. So you just kind of hang in there and watch them work. You guys, you can narrate and talk to them. You're going to have Zach Doyle and a couple other people this afternoon, like Shannon Hurley and Shaden you, and they're all going to be with you. Anyway, try to see if you get that. Feel free to grab the camera and show them. Here, watch this. Grab the camera because we are recording right now. Grab the camera and you can just hold it right in here and just show them what you're doing. Okay.
It's not gonna fit.
Just turn. Yep, perfect. You can see it good.
No, I don't think it's gonna fit in there.
So do we need a longer socket?
Yeah.
Okay, go get the longer socket. And you can.
What is this attachment here?
I just go like this. I just set it right now.
Oh, okay. I see.
Okay.
Makes sense.
And so when you have a chance to show them something close, you can. Go ahead and hook up the extension cord to the plug over here and then drag it over here.
Okay.
So a little tricky to wrap this one, you guys. Let me know if you need help.
Are you able to get it?
Yeah. You said these back two, right?
Yeah, the top one and one. You have the wire?
The wire?
Yeah. You said there is wire on the lift up thing over there, and we're supposed to wire it up to the screen.
Okay. I think the camera's still on.
So,
That wire? Okay.
but
What do you expect us to wire up?
I think he was just saying wire this. I think we should plug the socket. Maybe he's just trying to get it out of the way. Just wire it up to the
So the first thing you do is, first thing you do is assume whenever you go up, yeah. First
Does he want us to go that way?
Super.
Mr. L, we're getting it wired up.
I'll be right there.
Should we do the other one?
Sweet.
What makes these special?
Farther forward.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll probably do that.
Do you need the investment thing?
Okay.
I think that one's far forward.
No. I think that's a lot of years. I'd like to help them. I think that was the hardest to read. English I thought was going to be the hardest, but the prompts were easy. Calc just had, they had a couple of questions.
Okay, guys, so what we're gonna do now, I'll be right with you. You guys come on up here. Go ahead and straighten the rotor out. Keep turning. Okay, so see this, you're gonna take a crushed ice, and you wanna cut that little washer off there. Yeah, wire cutters. You're gonna cut this washer off right here, show them that washer. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna find one of these. We'll get a wire cutter. Left hand door, two of them.
Where are the wire cutters?
Left hand door, yeah, this one fits perfect, okay?
Left hand side of the.
So this is the one that goes on. And what you're gonna do is after you cut that off, you're gonna take, where's your wheel lug nuts?
Over here. I'll put like this on there.
Yeah, but after he cuts that off, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead, cut it off. Show it up close so they can see what you're doing.
How do I?
You'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out. Well, you can't get under it there, so I'd assume it's.
You can just cut. Just pull. Try pulling.
Just pull.
Yeah.
Ooh. Here, we just loosen every side.
You release it. We'll figure it out. Be careful pulling. You might just pull the whole rotor off. There we go. Try getting under it after the next one.
Alright.
We got it.
Almost. It's stubborn.
Oh. We coming? Will it spin?
Kind of, but I think it's just easier to kind of force it. Oh.
You stay on there. Yeah. Watch from there.
I'm supposed to hold it in now.
On that one.
Me?
Yeah.
Wait, don't put that. Should we cut that one off? There we go. Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's covered with some good stuff right there. All the wheels off. Fully covered, front fluid, clean the cover, clean the tank, and then we put more PV on it. Put that on. Hmm. Yeah.
Where did you put the other bolt?
What he said. Yeah.
Elise, what's wrong?
What is this gonna do?
Can we change the depth wood?
Sure can.
Would you recommend us ordering a gasket or should we just use
You want us to
RPD?
bolt the whole thing
Yep,
on?
we'll go and show the guys what you're doing here. We'll
How many more bolts do you need besides that one?
get them all tightened up. What's that, guys?
Should we order a gasket or just use RPD?
Does this only have 5? 5 bolts?
So my license, that's
Like right
Alright, looks good.
So you obviously they put it up low, so I'm looking here, these are the numbers. So it's not this is dry, but it feels like liquid, so I don't know if it's. Let's just come up here real quick. When I use the switch, see it hanging? See how it hangs and the wheels go in? That's because of this two lines.
Oh no.
Yeah. Good, nice red fluid.
It's just too thick.
Okay, so let's get a flash and see if we got here. Why do you walk in the door and straight ahead? You guys have them up?
It's hard
Some of them are
to.
thick. They won't fit in the sides.
Okay, so then here you go. This. I'll be right there. Then let's get this going here. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll use these. Find these that'll work. Okay, one of these sets. It's going.
Here, I can just put the extra.
They're getting it. Don't you worry.
Wait, there's one more, there's one more.
One more on.
So I don't think that's what they're doing, but I had to guess. I think it's so.
I mean, there's only 5 on it.
We're recording, so you just hit 6. I know. Cut that out.
Cut that up.
How faulty nuts?
Really?
My advice to you guys is, you're making model for
No, I
the
think
building.
I just put it.
Before you take off the back, order the gasket, because sometimes we're going to look at the shape and look at the gasket, and then look at the setting, okay? All right, how we doing here? We got it? Same. So,
There's only 4 of those too.
Okay, we're okay with 4. Okay, so go get a 21 millimeter wrench and we'll snug it up. Yeah. Still need help?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get these guys started.
Okay.
So you guys, we're gonna tighten up this adapter here, right here with a 21 mil wrench, and then we'll put the Pro Cut on. I'm gonna show you how to do that right now. Let's take the impact gun away. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and get these like that. So, these are, we got a camera over here. There's one. So these are aftermarket cross-drilled and slotted rotors. These are supposed to work way better than standard rotors, and typically they do. So you guys, I don't know why that one's so tight.
I don't know either.
So what we'll do is we'll pause the video while we're getting these tightened up. Go ahead and get them all tightened up. Let me pause the video. Okay. Why don't you bring the camera close so they can see? Can you stop the camera about 2 inches? Yes. So what we're going to do is we're going to machine this rotor. And the way we're going to do this is we're going to release this and we're going to flip this over. Up a little too low, go up a little higher.
A little bit.
A little more. Keep going. I'll tell you when to stop. Up. Go ahead, up, 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 up. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we're going to go up like this.
What the heck?
And this thing is going to mount to this. So what I'm doing is I'm threading this guy in. Kind of back up so they can see like what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Hey Zach, hey Shannon, hey baby, hey Amalia, how are you doing? I'll see it this afternoon. Okay, so now this needs to be tightened up further. That one's not all the way tight, so you have the wrench. Yes, okay. So we got to get this all the way tightened up. I don't know why these are so tight.
Some of them aren't.
No.
It's just like 2 are causing problems.
Hopefully we're not hurting the lug nuts. Looks like we are. That's okay. Okay, that one's tight. And then this one here is, we got to tighten that one up, and then we're going to tighten this one up. Yeah, what's up, guys?
We just didn't know if you wanted to know about anything quickly. For lessons.
You know, I do have one thing you could do. I don't know if you'll have time. We're out here at 25.
Yeah, we got 15 minutes. About.
Okay, let me show you what I want you to do. Let me just start this for these guys.
Okay.
Okay, so those are all tight.
Yep.
What's that? That's not good. Okay, so we're going to rotate this like this. And what we're going to do is we're going to loosen this like this. Why don't you guys just watch? Come on in here where you can see. So I'm going to loosen these cutters back. I'm going to get my safety glasses. Of course it's dangerous. Everything we do is dangerous around here. Okay, so we're going to run this in. Okay, I'm going to run this in. And let me grab my safety glasses. Okay, so before we start this machine, we have a little safety checks. First, are these tight?
Yes.
Yes. Are these, that's tight? Yes. Is this tight? Yes. Now, what we have to do is center the machine. So we're going to turn the machine on. Okay, when it's not going in, it's not plugged in. Let's plug that in. Okay. If this were a front-wheel drive vehicle, we would have to make sure the cars are neutral. But because it's not a front-wheel drive vehicle, we're okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to push click down here. We're going to push start until we see. And what it's doing right now is it's getting itself perfectly perpendicular to the center line of that rotor, so we can machine it. You'll know it's done when it goes green and says ready to cut. Not yet. Not yet, but it's going to.
What does this machine do?
It machines these two surfaces so they're perfectly parallel and flat. So when he pushes the brake pedal, the pads don't go like this and vibrate the whole front end. Now, so what we're going to do is we're going to slowly bring this up till it just touches. Okay. It's touching on both sides right now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out this way and cut the lip off. Now I'm going to slowly go in. Hear the little noise?
Yep.
That's those holes hitting. So this is the first time that I have ever machined a drilled and slotted rotor. Here's a little, so I'm going really slow. Yeah. Yeah, just put it on the rack and go for it. Well, wait, you don't have time, Anthony. One little one. That's fine. The problem is, oh yeah, mine's good. You can come up with it. So, see how it's cutting real evenly? Doesn't seem like this rotor is really work, does it? Because normally you'd see it. There's a little bit of a shadow out there. This is why I'm going slow. Normally I go in faster, but I'm going slow because it's hitting those holes and I don't want to damage it. So bring a camera right in here so you can see where it's cutting. Pretty nice on the screen. It's going to get loud here. So now we're not hitting the grooves anymore. Okay, now. So now what we're going to do is go like this. Okay, I'm going to tighten this down. Now, I'm just going to warn you that I was cutting a very small amount. Now we're going to actually cut it out. I don't know how it's going to go. So, in other words, I'm cutting about 5 thousandths off. I'm assuming it's going to be okay. So if I hit the off button quick, here we go. Let's see what happens. This is our anti-vibration pad. Which you're going to hear it hitting the holes in just a second. See where it's cutting? So this is a fine cut now. It's going to start hitting those slots right now. Hear it? Seems like it's going to be okay. So go ahead and hold this right here. It's getting a little loud. What this does is tends to keep it from vibrating. And you can see where it's cutting right there. Okay. If something happens, shut it off. Something weird happens, okay?
What would weird be?
Weird is like, yeah, this thing sometimes pops off, that's okay. But if you, when in doubt, just shut it off. But I prefer you didn't shut it off. So it looks like it's cutting it fine. Okay, I'll be right back.
Just the front two wheels, but I don't think we have time to do the right side.
I know this thing works.
It's like,
$59,500.
It's an interesting machine.
The whole goal of this is this machine, this state, nice and smooth and parallel. Okay? Yeah. I think it's cold in here. So this is the first time I've ever used a machine on a rotor, an aftermarket rotor like this that had cross-drilled and slotted rotors. And it's doing fine. It's doing fine. This is an industry standard machine. When I buy equipment, I always try to buy the equipment that you guys are going to see in the shop. You can see this in the shop all over downtown. It's a really good machine. Yeah, you'll see it. Yeah, when it stops, you'll see it. You got the trap? And it's good. So it's getting that last little spot. And we're off the grooves now. Okay, so we're going to pull this off. And then what we're going to do is we're going to back this up. And by pulling this out, it's no longer feeding. And I'm going to take my sandpaper and go like this. That just gives it kind of a smooth finish. Do the same thing on the back. Okay, and now we're going to shut this off and take a look at it. Now, that looks beautiful. See the little sort of like we call them cross hatches. See the kind of that right like that?
Mm-hmm.
That's really, really nice. It looks good. Now we need to measure this. So let's go look up the specs. Question? Okay. It's going to be trial and error kind of thing.
Well, I don't know if it's the adjustment. It could be like the actual actuator.
Okay,
but-
so then take some Tri-Flow and go ahead and spray that. Make sure you go hit the release.
Yeah.
So that's in the unlatched position. You could try latching it with a screwdriver and make sure it's working correctly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then I'm using the screwdriver as if it's the striker bar.
Yeah.
You guys, let me get that. So what year is this? Come on in here.
05.
So 05. Here. Is that what it says? Sorry, yeah, it's a little big.
We'll take it around.
Okay, so we're looking at dial calipers to measure this. And coming down in here. And it was right about there. So that's 1.165. And it could be 1.11, right?
1.11 is the minimum.
Yeah.
Right, so this is nice and thick, so we're okay. Because we can't machine it past the minimum, so that's okay. So now what we need to do is take your wrench. I want one of you to put your tire on that side. We'll do the other side Wednesday.
Okay.
The other one, get these nuts all loose.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go for it.
Yeah, I'll do the fun part here.
Yep, I'm not taking the machine off because.
Oh, shoot, Mr. L, we wired
You did the other side too?
Wire it up.
Oh. So what I'm gonna have you do is unwire it and put this cable back on. Hey, it works. Start working on this, see if I can get them off. You got them all loose, right?
Yeah. It's on the wall.
Okay, so now they're gonna unbolt the adapter.
I can see it.
Yeah.
I just haven't had, I mean, that's no big deal.
And they're gonna go ahead and, sorry, I just dropped you, sorry, Shannon, sorry, Baden, sorry, Zach, sorry, Malia. Okay, so let's get this hose out of here. Let's bring this up over here. And you guys can see them put this caliper back on. Okay. All right. So get that adapter back off. And then I'm going to go ahead and lift the car up a little bit.
Okay.
I'm not sure how to get this in.
Yeah, a little bit.
This might make it easier.
Yeah, it's entertaining, right? Frick.
That one's like tight already.
Well, that's just because it's hanging on it, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
We get your matches or what is the thing done? What size is it?
I think you said 15.
Yeah, you said 15 on the brake rotors. You get the torque specs up on the computer.
Yeah, so what's that?
The torque specs are on the computer.
Yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and get your caliper on there. So we're gonna unwire this caliper like that. And these guys can see what we're doing. How's it going, Chase? Oh, all kinds of stuff. We are styling. You have those two bolts?
Yeah, they're on the
Well, I'm having to put these bolts right back here. Are they going, Ryan?
Yeah.
Kellen?
Yeah.
Can you hold the rotor in place? Push the rotor. I got that started. Let me get the bottom one. So I didn't know that you guys took the caliper off in there. So I thought that makes sense to do them both. Okay, they're started.
Okay.
So let me give you something to help you.
Yeah, I can see it better there. What? Oh yeah, it's recorded.
How about this, Ryan?
What's this? It's like a 2-hour video too. It's fucking great.
Is it like
Yeah,
a microphone?
it's like,
Yeah, so can you hear us? I'm talking to them. It's fun to see.
Yeah.
That's too tight. Go ahead. Keep going again.
Anyways.
All right, I'm gonna stop this from recording. All right, you guys, that's all we're gonna do for you today. Let me go ahead and stop this.